News Channel 9 at 11 starts right now.
The government shutdown is over for now. Earlier tonight, President Trump signed a short-term measure to reopen the government. Good evening. I'm Josh Rowe. That is good news for government workers and other people across the country. It's also good news for the families of these two plane crash victims. Now, they finally may get more answers. Frank Davey and Linda Marinello were killed when a plane crashed at Chickamauga Lake a few weeks ago. Bliss segment explains how the NTSB can now investigate that crash now that the government is back up and running. Bliss.
Josh, while opening back up the government will allow for hundreds of thousands of federal workers to finally get paid, I found out it will also let NTSB start investigating plane crashes like this. Since the shutdown, Jim Hall, former chairman of the National Transportation Safety Board, says more than 100 aircrafts across the country have crashed, including one that claimed the lives of these two Chattanoogan's.
It's very personal to everybody around here, and the family members are very interested in being able to see the wreckage of the aircraft, recover it as soon as the investigation is completed.
Hall says NTSB will be able to start the investigation into this crash soon. He also says opening the government promotes overall aviation safety, which could prevent additional crashes.
Well, we've been playing games with the safety structure in aviation and transportation. That shouldn't be done.
I understand the reasoning for the shutdown, to make a point to build a wall to keep our jobs in America, still open and stuff like that. But I do agree with them reopening it because it's the longest it's been in a long time.
Federal workers missed 2 paychecks during the shutdown. However, Hall says he does not believe Americans missing out on money is what triggered today's decision. A passenger waiting for a flight in New York recorded this earlier today.
This is an issue due to a ground stop here in LaGuardia due to the government shutdown.
He says we can thank LaGuardia Airport for the opening.
I think that's probably what's behind this reopening. Once LaGuardia closed, you couldn't probably O'Hare, Atlanta, LA wouldn't have been far behind.
Problems at the nation's airports have been steadily rising since the shutdown, including at our own. One air traffic controller at Chattanooga's airport told us earlier this week he had to pick up an extra job just to feed his family. Josh.
Bliss, thank you. At the time, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office recovered the plane. They told us they plan to share everything they recovered with the NTSB.